Well, of course, there are many reasons why people have scars. They can be the result of bad acne, traumatic wounds, or surgeries.
But you don't have to live with scarring. Our next guest says laser scar revision can help. We welcome Dr. Matt Jones with Jon Ric Medical Spa and Wellness Center. Dr. Jones, welcome back.
Thank you. Morning. How are you?
Fine. How are you this morning?
I'm doing excellent. I'm just glad I don't have one of those spiders in my backyard.
I know,
I live a long way from there.
We all. I know. Okay, tell us about laser scar revision. What is it?
Sure. So, when we have, everybody knows about scarring. I think we all probably have one on our body somewhere. When you get injured, your body mounts a healing response and it tries to fill in the damage. It tries to fill in that area that's been injured. Unfortunately, because of the way a lot of injuries happen, whether it's trauma, whether it's surgery, whether it's acne, there are underlying problems like tension on the wound or infection or inflammation that can cause the wound to not only come out heaped up or discolored, but they don't look like the normal skin, right? So that's why it's a scar, and we have the word scar tissue. So at laser scar revision, we're really kind of doing exactly what it sounds like. We're using a laser to revise the scar. We go in and we actually try and make that scar look and feel more like the regular tissue that's around it.
Wow. So how exactly does the laser work to do this?
Right. So the laser is called a fractional non-ablative laser, and the idea there is that it's very similar to if I went out in the street with a jackhammer and I punched a bunch of holes in the street, and then the crew's going to come in and fill in the tissue. So what you see on the animation here is the jackhammer portion, drilling the holes. Your body lays down fresh collagen and elastin, and it renews that tissue. If you do that enough times to the street and they fill those holes in, eventually it's going to be resurfaced with new street. So we're resurfacing your skin with new skin.
That's a good way of explaining it.
It's a less traumatic way of injuring the skin and having your body heal it so it comes out looking more natural and normal.
Okay, so as a result, scars are lighter and softer looking.
Correct.
Okay.
Right. We're replacing that scarred, disorganized collagen and tissue with healthier, more naturally organized tissue that looks more like the surrounding tissue.
Let's take a look at some before and after pictures so that everyone at home can get an idea of what it is that we're talking about.
So this is a traumatic wound. You can see on the left how irritated, red, and angry it is. If you left that, it could easily come out discolored and heaped up. After laser treatments on the right, you can see how it's flat. It's not gone, right? This is a laser, not a magic wand, but it does look much better. Same thing here, what you'll see there is the wound on the left has a lot of pigment in it, a lot of color. What we're doing is helping to camouflage it more by reducing that amount of pigment in the skin, making it less visible. This is an example of some acne scarring on someone's forehead.
It virtually disappeared, Dr.
You're
Jones.
really just trying to fill in those spots. Acne scarring is very difficult to treat, and then this is a large scar on somebody's side that is just, while it's not gone, it's much less visible. And that's the idea. We're trying to camouflage. We're not trying to make it disappear. We can't make the scar go away completely, but we can improve it.
Okay, what kind of scars can you treat?
We can, like we showed examples of, we can treat almost any kind of scar. You really can treat anywhere on the body that has skin. So, it's hard to say. The only kind of scar that I've really run into that we just absolutely can't treat or is not effective on is a keloid scar or a tumorous scar growth.
How many treatments would somebody need?
Depends. Each scar is different and depends on what your outcome is, what your desired goal is. Most of the time, it's 3 to 6 treatments.
Can you quickly tell us that because you're doing something very special for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, tell us what that is?
Yeah. So, I've worked with breast cancer patients, whether it was through my general surgery training, taking out tumors, whether it was in my plastics training, reconstructing breasts for ladies that have had breast cancer, and now that I'm not doing those things and I'm doing this, I want to still be involved in their care, and this is a great time to promote that. We're offering free laser scar revision for any breast cancer survivor.
Oh, it's a wonderful thing to do. Dr. Jones, thank you so much. Dr. Jones offers many services at Jon Ric Medical Spa. If you mention Charlotte today when you make your appointment, you'll receive 20% off your first visit. The number is 704-665-0058. Again, 704-665-0058. Jon Ric Medical Spa near the Park Road Shopping Center, by Total Wine. Now you all know exactly where I'm talking about.
Parktown Village, right by the Total Wine.
That's right.
Exactly.
Thank you, Dr. Jones.
No problem. Thank you.